The Prime Minister is trying to shift the COVID debate, doubtful of a return to zero cases.
I think that's highly unlikely. Case numbers are not the whole story.
With the current caseload threatening to derail the four-phase pathway out of the pandemic, Scott Morrison's determined to keep the states on track.
At 70% vaccination rates and 80% vaccination rates, then Australia is able to move out of what is really an unsustainable situation. You can't live with lockdowns forever.
Lockdowns would be used more sparingly, restrictions eased and state borders reopened once those targets have been achieved. But the plan also assumes case numbers at that point would be low.
We're signed up and committed to the plan that National Cabinet endorsed, but that was a plan that was endorsed before the New South Wales outbreak.
Does this need to go back to the drawing board? The answer is absolutely not.
Ultimately, each state has their own take, meaning the exit strategy will be far from uniform.
In the West Australian context, we've actually eliminated the virus when Delta came in, and I want to keep it that way.
Some states have relied on distance. So obviously, if you've got a long highway right across a desert, you can put a gate across effectively and say that's it, and think that that's how you manage COVID.
And according to the experts, it's not sustainable.
Even in New Zealand, which I would say would be the poster jurisdiction for elimination, are now coping with an outbreak in Auckland and beyond.
As Australia eyes a relaxing of rules, it's closely watching how other countries are coping. The United Kingdom and Israel, for example, have vaccinated more than 75% of their adult populations and have lifted all COVID restrictions. Both countries have since recorded a steep increase in COVID cases, but death rates have remained relatively low. It shows the vaccines are working, but that reopening carries risk. And that's something we'll all have to eventually accept. Jane Norman, ABC News, Canberra.